have Emily Elliott. This is great because the conversation is going to be geared towards her. We also have Ashley Langford. And what we're talking about is AI technology, note-taking, documentation, this new technology that's making it easier for people to get their work done within their workday and then move on to their after work day with their family and et cetera, doing all the things that they want to do outside of work without taking those notes with them, without getting behind, without the stress of having, 5 notes to do before the end of the weekend or whatever. This is where AI technology is a game changer. My question for Emily is AI technology a game changer specifically for moms? For the mom she's treating during the day, whether it's part-time or full-time, she still has to get those notes done. Now, instead of doing them manually, AI is taking them over and doing them during the visit, completing them at the end of the visit. And now mom can leave work, punch the clock, head home to her family, get the kids off to soccer and dance and chorus and all of those things, get the homework done with her kids, and then maybe spend some time even for herself, hit the yoga class, go for a walk. Yes, all of that juggling. How is AI technology supporting our mothers?
Yeah, well, let me just preface by saying I am a mom myself. I'm playing with a little bow for my 2-year-old daughter. I'm hanging out in the basement to hide from her so she doesn't interrupt this call. And then I have a kindergartner, a boy who's at school right now, but it's a reality that a lot of moms live in, right? And we can hustle and we can work hard and be as efficient as possible. We love our kids and want to spend as much time with them, but you hit the nail on the head, right? There's only so much time in the day, and what we're finding in healthcare is that burden of trying to keep up with notes on top of all the other things that are happening in the clinic and all the people on your caseload. It's not a reality for a lot of women to finish your last patient and be completely done with the day. And so that bleeds into life after the clinic. For me, my early years of working, I hustled and saw a lot of people in the clinic. I would drive home, eat some dinner, breathe a little bit, and then it meant, 9 o'clock at night, I would sit down and try to play catch up on my notes. Or worst case scenario, I'd save them for the next morning and I'd go to work early and try to pick up that note. Because you're right, once I clock out, I'm in mom mode, right? I'm fixing dinner, I'm going this afternoon to Ninja Warrior class, right? And I want to be fully present when I'm with my kids, not be distracted by all the other things that are coming. To get back to your original question of how is this changing and evolving this work-life balance for moms, it's pretty significant. With Comprehend, the platform that we use at CORA for AI Medical Scribe, you walk into the clinic, you have your visit, you say, listen to this visit, and then you say, stop listening, write my note for me, and it writes the note for you. So instead of typing everything for that visit, you're just reviewing, saving your note final, and then going to your next hour patient because you're done. This is a game changer for everyone, but especially for people who feel this strain and maybe this guilt with, I just can't do it all and my notes are the one thing that gets pushed to the side, or I don't feel like I can be fully present because I'm thinking about all the things that I'm supposed to be doing or I'm behind with at work. This allows that freedom and more margin. It saves the mental space too, right? If you are actually done with your notes and you have the mental energy and emotional energy to go focus on some of the other things that might be more important to you. So it's exciting to kind of see it evolve in such a positive way.
There's nothing more unfair, really, to take your work and have it impact your relationships outside of work. There's nothing more unfair to the other party. And now thinking about that too, it's not just because mothers have children typically, but mothers also have mothers and fathers. And now there's this shift in the generations where, you become the caretaker of your parents at a certain point as well. So it's not just taking care of your kids. It stresses we need to bring Nana to a doctor's visit. We need to bring Papa to to his eye visit or whatever, and they can't drive themselves. So you have that capacity to have to try to battle as well. So I think if you are saving, on average, how much time would you say in a work day, say you're full-time, right? You're treating, how many patients are you treating in a day? 10, 12, 14, something?
Yeah. Busy, terrible, crazy like holidays, 20 plus, right? Depends on your role too, right? Are you someone who does a lot of evals and you're doing a bunch of back-to-back evals? What's really cool about Comprehend is that it helps with all note types. It helps with all case volumes. It helps with all diagnoses, right? It's something that no matter what your AI experience is, because when I first started using Comprehend and kind of exploring, is this actually going to be everything that it promises? I was skeptical about AI. I didn't have a lot of experience going into it. I admittedly had gone into ChatGPT and said hey, can you plan my summer for my kids? Because I was that desperate. I was like, what can I outsource? Can I outsource planning and activities? And I didn't give it the right prompts. I've tried it for meal planning, but that hasn't been wildly successful to take anything significant off off my plate. What we're seeing from the women, especially of like young moms that are using Comprehend, is this is saving hours in their time. This is an actual successively helpful in taking a burden off of their plate, right? The documentation piece, really meaningful way.
It's certainly not uncommon what in the outpatient world at lunch, if you have an hour, you're spending half of it finishing up a few notes, and
Easily.
at the end of the day, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and that's an individual that's on top of it. But gosh, man, that's, some can't do that. And then those that are, it builds up.
That buildup gets brought home. Very unfair to kids, very unfair to husbands, it's unfair to wives. We could bring home our burdens as well, I'm sure. Well, that's awesome. No, Emily, your perspective, again, the mother in the room, the mother in the conversation, it's really cool to hear that. And it's really satisfying to hear that hours are being saved daily and compounding weekly and monthly. And all of that goes back to spending time with your family. So I think that's cool. Very important. Anything else on that topic?
Shout out to Emily, because she is the master, like many moms. She's high level as a professional. She'll be on these calls. She's playing with her kiddos. They still somehow have attention, while she can balance that with communication with us, the right time to turn the camera off, back on. It's a beautiful thing. Think the world of you, Emily. I appreciate you being, on these calls too. So
yeah, I guess my question too is it you doing the American Ninja Warrior, or is it the children doing the American Ninja Warrior?
My 5-year-old has his very first American Ninja Warrior, karate tumbling class today. I have no idea what it's going to be. I just know he's excited about it. Probably be like a costume involved at some point. Not me. I will be a spectator though. I'm a great cheerleader that will also probably be like answering some emails or Teams chats on the side, right? Because we know how to hustle and get it done. Squeeze the most out of every minute.
That is the next AI technology we need. Can my teams just learn me and then respond to all of the messages, Teams emails?
Amazing. If you figure it out, let me know.
We're wrapping this one up. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Ashley. We'll see you in the next session.